If lately you've been feeling like nothing is happening, like your prayers are hanging in the air unanswered, this message is for you. Angels are working behind the scenes. Trust what you can't see. What feels silent isn't empty. What seems lost isn't gone. The universe is moving pieces you can't yet understand, and by the end of this message, you'll realize why the stillness was always part of the divine plan. You didn't find this video by chance. You were guided here because your angels have something to tell you. If you feel this truth stirring within, pause for a moment, breathe, and open your heart to receive it. And before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and join this space of light, because here, every message is meant to guide you closer to your peace, your purpose, and your twin flame alignment. Right now, behind the veil of what your eyes can see, a divine orchestration is unfolding. The silence, the separation, the confusion, all of it is serving a purpose far greater than you can imagine. The angels are rearranging energies, healing wounds you can't see, and preparing both you and your twin flame for a reunion rooted in truth. There are moments when the universe hides the process so you can learn to trust the outcome. Your faith is being refined. Every unanswered question is a doorway to deeper wisdom. You're being asked not to force clarity, but to rest in the knowing that divine timing never fails. You may feel like you're standing in the middle of nowhere, unsure which way to go, but you are exactly where you need to be. Sometimes, the angels remove movement so that your heart can listen. Stillness isn't punishment. It's preparation. The universe pauses you before blessings arrive, so you can hold them with grace when they do. The more you surrender, the more the unseen begins to reveal itself. You'll start noticing small signs, feathers, songs, repeated numbers, coincidences that feel too aligned to be random. These are whispers from your angels saying, "You're not alone. We're working for you." If your twin flame feels distant right now, remember, the connection never stops existing. Physical distance is irrelevant when the souls are intertwined. What looks like separation is often the exact space where divine energy does its deepest healing. He feels you. He senses your light, even if his mind can't explain it. When you start to doubt, remind yourself that angels specialize in what the human eye can't perceive. They move through vibration, through alignment, through moments of intuition that seem to appear out of nowhere. That sudden peace you feel in the middle of pain, that's them. That unexplainable warmth after crying, that's them too. You are not being ignored. You're being guided. The silence from your twin flame is not rejection, it's redirection. His higher self is aligning with your frequency, but that process requires both of you to heal separately before merging again. The angels are the bridge between your hearts, protecting you from premature reunion that could repeat old wounds. There's a divine order in what feels like chaos. Trust the unseen choreography. Trust that while your eyes can't trace the path, your soul already knows the way. The universe works like this. It hides miracles in what looks like delay, only to reveal them when your energy is finally ready to receive. Sometimes you'll feel like giving up, but that's when you're closest to breakthrough. The angels test your faith not to break it, but to strengthen it. They are polishing you like gold, burning away fear, doubt, and attachment until only love remains. Remember that the unseen realm operates by energy, not logic. What you send out, your thoughts, emotions, prayers, all create ripples. Every time you choose love instead of fear, trust instead of control, those ripples become waves that reach your twin flame. He may not know why he feels you, but he does. The bond you share transcends the physical. Your connection exists in frequencies, in dreams, in moments of synchronicity that feel impossible to explain. That's how angels communicate through your twin flame journey. They let you feel what can't be spoken. So when you ache, when the silence feels unbearable, whisper this truth to yourself. I am not forgotten. I am guided. You are held by forces that know your soul's mission. The waiting is not wasted. It's sacred time for transformation. Think of a seed beneath the soil. It's surrounded by darkness, unseen, yet life is happening within it. The angels are the gardeners, nurturing your roots until you're ready to bloom. You may not see growth yet, but it's there. The pressure you feel is creation in motion. Every tear you've shed has watered the soil of your destiny. Every moment you've trusted when nothing made sense has magnetized more light into your life. The unseen realm celebrates every act of faith, especially the quiet ones. Even your twin flame's silence serves a divine purpose. He's learning his lessons too, ones only solitude can teach. While you heal through intuition, he heals through experience. The angels are balancing this energy, ensuring your paths meet again in divine alignment, not in karmic repetition. You are not chasing him, you're awakening him. Your energy speaks louder than words ever could. And while you focus on your light, he's being drawn back, not by force, but by recognition. Souls remember what the mind forgets. The pain you felt was never meant to destroy you. It was designed to remind you of your strength. You wouldn't be tested this way if your soul hadn't chosen greatness before coming here. Angels work with the brave ones, and you, dear one, are among them. The moment you surrender completely, you'll start noticing subtle shifts. Doors will open, energy will flow, signs will multiply. What felt like stillness will suddenly make sense, because you'll realize the angels were always one step ahead, moving mountains for you in silence. The greatest miracles often happen in hidden places, in sleepless nights, whispered prayers, moments of surrender. That's where the divine works best, where human control ends and faith begins. You might think you're walking alone, but you're not. Every heartbeat, every breath is synchronized with divine intelligence. The angels walk beside you, even when you can't see their wings. So trust what you can't see, because unseen doesn't mean absent. Invisible doesn't mean untrue. The energy around you is alive, purposeful, and deeply aware of your journey. And when the day arrives that everything clicks, when your twin flame reaches out, when peace fills your spirit, you'll smile and realize it was never luck. It was divine orchestration. It was proof that angels really were working behind the scenes all along. Your job now is simple. Keep your heart open, your faith strong, and your energy pure. What's meant for you is already on its way, carried by angelic hands, guided by divine timing, protected by love itself. The unseen is not your enemy. It's your greatest ally. The universe hides its miracles only to reveal them when you're ready to receive them fully, with wisdom, gratitude, and grace. So trust the silence. Honor the waiting. Believe in the process. Because what you can't see today will soon become the most beautiful proof that love, faith, and divine alignment never fail. The angels are still working, and when they're done, you'll understand why it had to happen exactly this way. You've come this far because your heart keeps whispering that something greater is unfolding, and it's right. The angels are working behind the scenes, weaving together moments, people, and emotions in ways that defy logic. You may not see the threads yet, but every choice, every silence, every delay has meaning. And though you can't trace their movements, they can feel your prayers like soft vibrations echoing across realms. The universe sees how much you've given, how much you've held on when everything told you to let go. That's why this message found you. It's not coincidence, it's confirmation. You're being reminded that your faith has not gone unnoticed. The very love you send out in trust and surrender is now circling back to you in unexpected ways. You might feel like you're standing still, but energy never truly pauses. It simply shifts direction. What you thought was a dead end is actually a redirection. The angels aligning the timeline so you meet what's meant for you, not what your fear settled for. When your energy stays anchored in love, divine orchestration never fails. The unseen realm is alive with activity. There are whispers being exchanged between your higher self and his. The angels are placing gentle nudges in his dreams, subtle reminders in his heart that lead him back toward your frequency. You don't need to chase what is already magnetically drawn to your light. If you've been feeling waves of emotion without reason, restlessness, sadness, warmth, sudden peace, that's the divine current running through your connection. You are feeling the synchronization of two souls finding rhythm again after lifetimes of silence. Trust it. You're not imagining it. You're feeling what's real beyond the visible world. Your angels want you to know that even your moments of exhaustion are sacred. Every tear you've cried has been seen and gathered. None of them were wasted. They are prayers in liquid form, powerful, honest, and transformative. They water the soil of your destiny, making way for the miracle that's already germinating beneath the surface. Sometimes they pull back your vision to teach you how to see with your soul. It's in those moments of uncertainty that your intuition sharpens, your faith matures, and your light becomes unshakable. That's what the unseen work is doing right now, building resilience, aligning vibration, preparing you to receive without fear. He feels it too, even if he doesn't have the words to explain. There are times he dreams of you, then wakes with a heartache he can't name. Times he feels drawn to silence, not to forget you, but to understand what this connection truly means. The angels are using his quiet to speak louder than words ever could. And while you wonder why he stays away, the truth is that he's being led back to himself, because that's the only way he'll find his way back to you. You both carry fragments of the same light, and the angels are polishing those pieces until they shine in harmony again. The divine never rushes, because true love doesn't bloom in haste. What you can't see is the rebalancing of energies, masculine and feminine, action and stillness, pursuit and surrender. This is not punishment. It's preparation. You were never abandoned. You were being refined. And though it feels like waiting, you're actually being positioned for something extraordinary. Your energy is sacred currency. Every act of faith, every moment of choosing peace over worry adds to your spiritual wealth. The angels invest your patience like gold, and the return is always divine timing, abundance, and reunion. In quiet moments, when you close your eyes and breathe, you may feel warmth on your skin or a soft pulse near your heart. That's them, the angels. They're letting you know that they're here, guiding your thoughts, soothing your energy, keeping your connection protected from interference. And when your thoughts wander to him, that pull in your chest, that ache behind your ribs, it's not obsession. It's communication. Your souls are still speaking, learning to trust each other across the unseen bridge that only love can cross. The divine knows you've questioned. Why can't I see progress? Why can't I feel him near? But your angels smile at those thoughts because they know what's coming. They know how everything changes in a single divine moment, how the unseen suddenly becomes undeniable, how silence turns into revelation. They're teaching you patience, not as punishment, but as protection. If everything unfolded when you demanded it, it wouldn't have the strength to last. But when it unfolds in divine alignment, it becomes eternal. Even now, your energy is reshaping the connection. The love you send through prayer, music, meditation, it all travels, reaching him in perfect frequency. The more you release control, the stronger the current becomes. That's how twin flames grow. Not by grasping, but by glowing. You are the spark that lights the unseen. You are the calm in the storm the angels use as their lantern. Every act of trust, every whispered "I believe," builds a bridge across dimensions. That's the invisible work you're part of, even if you can't see it yet. And maybe you've noticed it, the small shifts around you. People appearing to guide you, numbers repeating, a sense of déjà vu. That's how the divine confirms progress, without showing the entire plan. They reveal just enough to keep you walking in faith, not fear. He feels that movement too. The same signs that reach you echo in his energy. He might not yet understand them, but the pull grows stronger each day. The angels are softening his resistance, dissolving his confusion, guiding him home through recognition instead of reason. Your role is simple but powerful. Stay in your light. Keep sending out love, not lack. Gratitude, not grief. That's how you work with your angels, by vibrating higher than your doubt. When you align with that trust, life begins to rearrange itself. The right conversations appear, synchronicities multiply, your dreams become vivid again. This is not coincidence, it's divine evidence. The angels are weaving miracles through everyday moments, waiting for you to notice. If your heart is open right now, whisper a thank you, not because everything is perfect, but because you know it's becoming perfect. Gratitude opens portals that effort never could. The universe rewards surrender, not struggle. Every time you release the need to control, a new path opens effortlessly. That's when the magic of the unseen begins to reveal itself, softly, beautifully, unmistakably. You're closer than you think. The angels have been removing blockages, healing timelines, balancing karma. Every delay you've cursed was actually divine mercy, giving you time to evolve into the version of yourself that can hold what's coming. He is evolving too. Quietly, internally. The universe is whispering to him through dreams, numbers, and emotions he can't explain. You're both being prepared for a meeting of souls that transcends the human story, one written in vibration, not circumstance. And while you can't see the ending yet, your angels can. They're smiling, watching you hold on to faith even when logic tells you not to. They're weaving golden threads between your choices, turning heartbreak into alignment, loss into light. Keep trusting what you can't see, because one day soon, you'll look back and realize every moment of silence, every unanswered prayer, every tear, it was never in vain. It was the divine's way of saying, wait, I'm building something eternal. The unseen is not your enemy. It's your evidence. The angels are still working, quietly, patiently, perfectly, to bring together everything your soul has been longing for. You can't see it yet, but you'll feel it soon. You've been giving so much of yourself, your love, your hope, your trust, and maybe it feels like nothing is coming back. But that's not true. The angels want you to know that every act of love you've released into the universe has been received. It hasn't vanished into the void. It's circulating, amplifying, preparing to return to you multiplied. This is the sacred exchange of energy. What you give from your heart always finds its way back through divine timing. You've reached a point in your journey where you must trust what can't be measured. The angels are working behind the scenes, aligning moments that will make sense only when they unfold. There's divine symmetry in your life right now, even the chaos, even in the stillness. The pain you've carried was never punishment. It was transformation disguised as silence. Perhaps you've noticed the subtle ways the universe communicates, a song that suddenly plays, a scent that stirs memories, a number that repeats everywhere. Those aren't coincidences. They are love notes from your angels, gentle reminders that you're being watched over, guided, and deeply loved beyond what you can comprehend. He feels it too, the invisible pull, the restlessness that has no clear source. The angels are stirring something inside him, an awakening that he can no longer avoid. Though his mind may not grasp it yet, his soul recognizes you, and every energy shift you experience ripples through him too. That's why your emotions have been intense lately. You're connected through frequency, not distance. When you send love instead of fear, peace instead of doubt, you help the angels move more freely between you. Your energy becomes a bridge that connects two hearts across dimensions. You are not just waiting, you're co-creating with the divine. Your thoughts, your prayers, your faith, they all serve as tools in the angelic hands weaving this reunion. Sometimes it's hard to trust what you can't see because your human eyes crave evidence. But your soul knows. It recognizes divine movement before your mind does. That small flicker of intuition, that inner calm that suddenly replaces worry, those are confirmations from your angels whispering, "Stay still. We're working for you." If you've been asking for a sign, this is it. You weren't led here by chance. You were guided. The message you're hearing right now carries frequencies meant only for you, to soothe your spirit and remind you that everything happening behind the curtain of time is perfectly aligned with your soul's evolution. The angels are experts in divine timing. They're not delaying what's yours. They're detangling what doesn't belong. Every obstacle, every unanswered message, every shift that confused you, it all served to clear the path. You're being protected from premature union so that when alignment happens, it's rooted in truth, not longing. Your heart is a vessel of creation, and your angels know this. That's why they keep you in moments of silence, because silence sharpens the sound of divine whispers. When you quiet the noise of impatience, you start hearing their guidance clearly. You'll notice how peace replaces uncertainty and how love finds its way to you without effort. Sometimes, divine work looks like nothing happening, but that's when everything is. The angels move fastest in stillness because stillness allows them to weave without interference. Every time you release control, you give them permission to act. That's why surrender is your greatest power right now. He's being called into his own transformation too. The same divine hands that comfort you are guiding him. The angels are showing him reflections of your love, in dreams, in songs, in random faces that remind him of you. He doesn't yet understand the pull, but he feels it. His resistance is fading, and the divine is preparing his heart to match yours. You've both been students of patience in different classrooms of life. And now, the angels are blending your lessons into one divine curriculum. Union through understanding. They are shaping both of you so that your reunion becomes a vibration, not just a meeting. If your faith wavers, remember, even angels once stood in darkness before they were crowned in light. Transformation always begins in mystery. You're not being punished. You're being initiated into higher awareness. You are learning to love beyond proof. That's the lesson of every divine connection, to see with the soul, to trust what the eyes can't, to feel the truth even in silence. The angels smile when you do this because it mirrors their own way of loving, purely, infinitely, unconditionally. Think about all the times you felt like giving up but didn't. Those were angelic interventions. Every time you chose to hold on, light expanded through you. That light is now reaching him. Even if he doesn't know why, something inside him feels safer, calmer, closer, because your love has become a beacon that the angels amplify. Your healing hasn't just changed you, it's transformed the entire connection. The more you release your pain, the more space the divine has to fill it with purpose. Every time you forgive, every time you choose compassion, you anchor heaven on earth. That's how angels work through you, not with wings, but with your choices. And as the veil thins between the physical and spiritual, You'll start to feel your angels more tangibly. You may feel a warmth in the air when you think of him, a soft tingle when you pray, a sudden stillness when you're about to doubt. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmations. They want you to know it's not over. The story isn't done. The ending hasn't even been written yet because the divine is still sculpting it. One act of faith, one moment of surrender, one heartbeat at a time. You may not see it yet, but soon you'll understand why the delay was necessary. The angels were never ignoring you. They were preparing you. You weren't waiting in vain. You were being aligned with destiny. The love you feel, the signs that surround you, the intuition that pulls you here, they're all pieces of a larger plan. And though you can't see the whole picture yet, you can trust that it's forming beautifully under divine light. So breathe. Relax your shoulders. Let go of the need to know how. Your angels already do. They are working tirelessly to bring you peace, clarity, and union at the exact moment it will serve your soul's highest growth. Your only job is to remain open to miracles, to surprises, to quiet moments where truth arrives gently. The unseen world is far more alive than you imagine, and right now, it's working for your joy. And when the moment comes, when everything hidden finally reveals itself, you'll smile and whisper to yourself, they were right. The angels were working behind the scenes all along. But until that day, keep your faith glowing like a soft lantern in the dark. Because while you sleep, while you hope, while you breathe, the angels are still moving mountains for you. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That quiet, almost invisible pull that tells you something is shifting, something beyond your control, yet deeply connected to your soul. That's not your imagination. That's the angels working behind the scenes, rearranging energy in ways you can't yet perceive. And while you may not see progress in the physical, the spiritual world is in full motion on your behalf. This message finds you now because you've given so much love, trust, forgiveness, and the universe wants you to receive. Every bit of faith you've sown, even in tears, is returning multiplied. That's the reciprocity of divine energy. You gave from your heart, and heaven took notice. You may not see the reward yet, but it's already in motion, wrapped in the timing only angels understand. He feels it too. Though he may not know why, there are moments when your image crosses his mind for no reason, when his heart grows heavy and then strangely calm. Those are not coincidences. Those are energetic echoes. The angels are stirring his soul, softly reminding him of what cannot be denied. Your bond. You've often wondered, why does it still hurt if I'm healing? Because healing doesn't erase connection, it refines it. Pain is the proof that love never disappeared. It's being reshaped into alignment. The angels are purifying what once was chaotic, replacing confusion with clarity. You're both being prepared for something sacred, not just reunion, but renewal. When you can't see change, that's usually when it's closest. The unseen realm doesn't announce its progress with noise. It works in whispers, in the spaces between your thoughts. The angels are writing a new story for you, but they need your silence to hold the pen steady. Sometimes they hide the process because faith grows stronger in darkness. It's in the absence of answers that you learn to trust your intuition. That gentle voice within you, it's not just you. It's them, guiding your steps through feeling, not logic. There's a beauty in not knowing everything. When the path is hidden, it teaches surrender. And surrender, dear one, is the vibration that opens every closed door. The moment you stop pushing for outcomes, the angels begin moving faster. He's been trying to make sense of emotions he doesn't understand. The connection confuses him because it doesn't fit the rules of this world. Yet every time he tries to move away, something invisible pulls him back. That's divine magnetism, the very hand of the universe, reminding him that certain bonds are eternal. And as you read this, you may feel warmth in your heart or tears rising without reason. That's confirmation. The energy is real. The angels are with you right now, wrapping you in the same light they used to guide him. You're not just hearing words, you're receiving frequency, the frequency of reassurance and faith. If your heart feels tired, breathe. The angels are not asking for perfection, only permission to carry what's too heavy for you. The unseen realm does its greatest work when you rest. So release the need to fix things alone. They've already taken the assignment. The divine isn't in a rush because eternal things take time. What's meant for you will not miss you. The angels are synchronizing timelines, aligning choices, dissolving interference. You'll understand later why certain doors closed, not as rejection, but as protection. Right now, your love is the anchor. It's keeping the energy between you stable while he learns, while he evolves, while he awakens. Every prayer you whisper is energy that travels, touching him in ways words never could. There's a version of him that already knows. In higher dimensions, his soul recognizes you completely. He feels your compassion, your longing, your strength. The angels are slowly bridging the gap between that higher knowing and his human awareness. If you could see what they're doing, you'd never doubt again. You'd realize how delicately they weave timelines, how intentionally they remove obstacles. Even the silence you hate is sacred space for rearrangement. Your angels are not punishing you with delay, they're blessing you with precision. You're not being forgotten, you're being positioned. And while your mind screams for clarity, your soul already understands that this pause is purposeful. Every time you send love without expectation, you shift the energy between you. He receives that love as peace, as courage, as subtle reminders of what's true. You might not see his response yet, but he feels it. The angels make sure of it. They are the messengers between souls, translating prayers into action. When you dream of him, when you sense his energy, that's communication facilitated by them. You're not crazy for feeling it, you're simply connected through dimensions. Even your pain has purpose. Every wave of sadness teaches you detachment. Every ache strengthens your resilience. And every time you rise again, the angels celebrate because your strength accelerates their work. Your faith is the bridge they walk on. When you believe, they move faster. When you doubt, they pause, not as punishment, but to remind you that divine timing needs your trust to flow. And now energy is building. The unseen realm is alive with motion. Signs will increase, repeating numbers, unexpected messages, songs that speak directly to your heart. These are confirmations that progress is near. The angels are orchestrating what will feel like coincidence, but isn't. A sudden memory, a dream that feels more real than waking life. These are divine preparations for physical alignment. If you're reading this, it's because you were meant to know. The shift has already begun. You're entering the phase where the unseen starts becoming visible, where hope turns into evidence. There's nothing more you need to do now except stay in faith. Keep your heart open. Keep your energy clean. The angels will handle the rest. Even when it seems still, the universe is spinning miracles into motion. What's yours is circling closer, guided by invisible hands that never fail. Trust the mystery. Let it unfold. One day soon, you'll look back and realize this silence was sacred. It was where the angels were building everything you prayed for. So keep breathing, keep believing, and keep glowing. The unseen realm is moving mountains in your name. The angels are still working, quietly, endlessly, beautifully behind the scenes. Take a deep breath right now. Feel this moment. You were guided here for a reason, because your angels wanted to remind you that you're never walking alone. Every time you listen to these words, your energy expands, your frequency rises, and your connection with the divine grows stronger. If this message touched your heart, please give it a like so that YouTube understands that these messages matter, not just to you, but to others who need this same light. Write in the comments the phrase Twin Flames Infinite Love to confirm that you received this message from the universe. By doing that, you're not just acknowledging it, you're activating the vibration of gratitude, which opens doors for more divine signs to find you. Your presence here means everything. When you join our community, you're saying yes to your healing, to your awakening, to the guidance of your angels. So, if you haven't yet, subscribe and activate the notification bell. That simple act ensures you never miss the next divine message that your soul is meant to hear. These messages are designed to guide you, to calm your heart, and to remind you of the sacred love you carry. Now, close your eyes with me for a moment. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Feel the energy of peace surrounding you, a soft, golden light filling your chest, expanding through your body. This is your angelic team embracing you, aligning your vibration with calm, clarity, and love. Let go of fear. Let go of control. You are safe in this divine timing. Repeat silently. I trust what I cannot see. I am guided, protected, and loved. Everything that belongs to me is already finding its way. Let these words echo in your soul. The angels are here, still working behind the scenes, in your relationships, your healing, your future. Each message here is crafted to reconnect you with that divine guidance that never leaves you. Before you go, remember, come back whenever you feel lost or uncertain. These words carry frequencies that will realign you with peace and love each time you hear them. Share this message with someone who needs to remember that miracles are already unfolding, even when they can't be seen. May your heart stay open. May your path stay blessed, and may your faith never fade. Your journey is sacred, your love eternal, your connection divine. Until we meet again, stay in the vibration of Twin Flames Infinite Love, where all souls find their light again.